Hi, my name's Emily. I am originally from Miami, Florida. That's where I grew up most of my life. From there, I transferred to the University of West Florida, which is located in Pensacola, Florida. And I completed my Bachelors of Social Work there. And now I'm currently doing my Master's in Social Work there. And it's been a very interesting journey so far, very long, but very successful. And it's been great, honestly. So, community college was absolutely a great experience for me. I was very active in the community there while on my time at FSW. I was part of student government there, really actively part of it. I actually got Senator of the Year in 2019 for community service and just recruiting students to join SGA. It was a big deal there. We were able to go to different events around Florida, which I ended up going to a Tampa conference, which was great. I met a lot of great people and so many connections. I also was a resident assistant there at my college. Florida Southwestern is one of the only community colleges that have on-campus housing there in Florida. There is probably another one, but I do know ours is probably one of the only ones. And it was a very small team of 8 resident assistants, and that was a really fun experience. I learned a lot about myself and my limitations, learned a lot about just different people and their different backgrounds. I liked it so much when I transferred over to UWF. I also became an RA over there. And I do think the greatest part of being in community college was the smaller classes. One of my biggest struggles is, dealing with symptoms of ADHD. It's just smaller classroom settings are better, so you can connect more with the professor and have that one-on-one almost. And it makes you feel more comfortable in the classroom. I've never really been in a class with more than maybe 20 people. I do think like community college, like kind of in the word, it feels more like a community versus a bigger school, which was kind of my biggest struggle transferring to UWF, was connecting with the community. And then also COVID happened, so it made it a little bit harder to be able to connect with my peers and kind of find my community. The greatest thing also about community college was the amount of support I had from staff there. They just seemed to be very caring and very understanding of everybody's different backgrounds, because community college, you do have more of a diverse background, populations of all sorts. And it was honestly really great. I can really miss my time in state college. In fact, that kind of being a first gen student and also being a student with a learning disability, it is part of my identity, and it has been kind of a struggle to connect with those when I transferred to university. But when I was in community college, there was a lot of support, a lot of students that were in the same shoes as me, a lot of first gen students as well, who were also kind of dealing with the pressures of like that Latino excellence, kind of to go up higher and chase the opportunities that our parents couldn't. So I related to a lot of people there. So it all starts at high school, really just raising awareness of community college and what resources there is, because there's a lot more there than you think. Just definitely like raising the awareness of community college and knowing that it is more affordable and there's a lot of support there, more than you think. Like I said, it starts from just high school to maybe returning students as well. I think a lot of students feel the need that they need to go straight back to university to finish certain prereqs when they're, cheaper at community college, and you might feel more supported there as well versus being in a class with like 50 and more people. So yeah, just definitely raising awareness. And the more we talk about it, the more people are like, community college, like, what is that?